It is December 12th, and we are talking about the Jewish dietary laws in today's daily devotionals in the School for Prophets main channel. Please subscribe if you guys want to, and also make sure to hit the bell. Again, it is December 12th. The question of the day is, aren't health laws in the Old Testament only intended for the Jews? We are reading from Pastor Doug Batchelor's 365 amazing answers to big Bible questions. Before we get started, if you want to be Bible prophecy students, go to schoolforprophets.tv, watch the movie From America to Babylon. It's packed with information about the mark of the beast. Why is it on the forehead? Why the right hand? 666, buying and selling. All these things are there. It's only $5.99 to watch the movie. The proceeds are going to go towards the next film, Babylon the Great Whore. Okay, anyways, here we go. Whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do all to the glory of God. 1 Corinthians 10 and verse 31. That's it. There you go. You can eat whatever you want now. Go eat a dog or something. Or pig snout, chicken intestines, cow tongue. Anyways, God's health laws are actually found. By the way, I'm just joking. People use that verse to say that they can eat whatever they want to. So, I mean, really think about this. If you find a dead carcass, a person's dead carcass, would you use this verse and say it says that I could eat whatever I want to now, as long as we glorify God? Does that really glorify God? Is eating someone's dead carcass glorifying God? So all jokes aside, on a serious note, God's health laws are actually found all over the Bible. In the New Testament, we read, "Beloved, I pray that you may prosper in all things and be in health, in good health, just as your soul prospers." 3 John chapter 2. The scriptures show a high priority in caring for our health. God gave us these guidelines because He knows what is best for the human body. The Lord commanded us to observe all these statutes, to fear the Lord our God for our good always, that He might preserve us alive. Deuteronomy 6 and verse 24. Jesus' death on the cross redeems us from sin, but it did not change what is deemed healthy or unhealthy. If pork is listed as something unhealthy before Christ died, it doesn't really make sense that Calvary suddenly makes eating swine's flesh healthy. There's a verse somewhere. I'm going to show you guys real quick what verse I'm talking about, where it talks about swine's flesh is an abomination unto God. Swine and the mice. Swine. I'm going to show you guys real quick. Isaiah 66 and verse 17. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord, consumed by the fire. Remember, God is a consuming fire. So the Bible calls eating swine's flesh an abomination. That's pork. That's pork. That's an abomination. Okay, anyways. Actually, the notion of clean, quote, quote, clean and unclean animals goes all the way back to Genesis. Long before there were any Jews, Noah was given instructions about clean and unclean animals. See Genesis 7 and verse 2. He was not a Jew. He was not a Jew. We wrongly assume that our walk with God is somehow a spiritual only exercise that has nothing to do with our lifestyle. But as our text points out, the Lord is interested even in what we eat and drink. God doesn't create meaningless rules to make our lives miserable. He loves us. No good thing will He withhold from those who walk uprightly Psalms 84 and verse 11. Modern science confirms that the guidelines in Leviticus 11 and Deuteronomy 14 provide a diet that lowers the chance of disease and high blood pressure. If we eat meat, we are taught to eat only those animals that have a split hoof and chew the cud. And fish, well, that's cows and lambs, I think, and goats. What else? And fish that have both fins and scales, and to avoid birds of prey. A Christian will guard his appetite and not consume things like hogs, squirrels, rabbit, catfish, eels, lobsters, clams, crabs, shrimps, oysters, and frogs, and many more. The Apostle Paul reminds Christians, do you not know that you are the temple of God and that the Spirit of God dwells in you? 1 Corinthians 3 and verse 16. It's still good advice. Still good advice. So no, we shouldn't be eating unclean things. Now I know some of you guys are going to, well, a lot of people are going to come on here and they're going to say, well, you know, that verse, that passage where Jesus Christ says it's not what you eat that defiles you, but it's what comes out of your mouth that defiles you. Really think about it. Look at that verse again. Look at that passage again, and see what Jesus Christ is trying to say. Well, first of all, it's about washing your hands, right? But there's a principle there. There's a principle. Yes, it's about washing your hands, but the principle is the thing that defiles you is your heart, the evil thoughts of your heart. Remember, Jesus says it is not what goes in your belly that defiles you, because what goes in your belly goes into the draught or whatever. It goes into the toilet. It's what comes out of your mouth, the words that come out of your mouth. That's what defile you, because the words that come out of your mouth, or what comes out of your mouth, are evil thoughts. Evil thoughts, wicked thoughts in your heart, evil thoughts. So, if it's not a condition of eating, it's more a condition of the heart. If you ask God to change your heart, then you wouldn't eat the things that God told you not to eat. That's what we have for today. What is today again? December 12th. Did I even say that? December 12th? December 12th, in today's daily devotionals. If you guys were blessed by this, please like and share. And of course, guys, if you guys are new to this channel, please subscribe and also make sure to hit the bell. And if you guys want to support this ministry, you guys can do so by praying for this online video ministry and donating at schoolforprophets.tv, or you can watch the movie From America to Babylon. Proceeds are going to go towards the next movie, Babylon the Great Whore. It's only $5.99 to watch. It's packed with information about the mark of the beast, why on the forehead, why the right hand, what about the 666, what about the buying and selling and all these things. Packed with information. 2 hours and 40 minutes of Bible study, pure Bible study, and history. So if you guys want to watch it, become Bible prophecy students. Link is in the description box. And by the way, I do this on IG too. Link is in the description box, down there or up there, wherever it is. Thank you guys again. Praise God always. I'll see you guys on the next one.